watching Futurama. I don't know why. I kind of do like the old episodes. So my brain's a little heavy because, well, I'll be talking about that in a minute. But yeah, they had to live in LA. Go figure. It's the hot garbage episode when Fry, Leela, and the others had to find a way in order to annihilate the garbage that is launched to space. Good episode, by the way, because it teaches us that, well, that's how the future will probably be like, which it kind of is, at least in India, for example. I'm just being random right now. American Online. Oh, AOL. Oh, that's old school. So, you know what? Like, Dion, you might as well just get this out of your system. And by the way, this is how my autistic skull or brain feels right now. You see this? Like, imagine I'm putting the phone down. That's what depression is. Like, it's heavy to the point similar to like a newborn baby. It sucks I cannot like give you like a feeling to it. That you try to at least stretch this figure up. It's like trying to hold his head up, but it can't, right? And that's basically what a clinical depression is. And I was actually looking up what about how the old YouTube is like, and people bringing up some like educational channels like infographics or Kurskas. I can't pronounce his name. I like watching those channels, or at least I used to. And I'm surprised that someone hold on, can I just share this very quick? It brings like so much nostalgia.
Look at all this film. It's not film. It's a glorious monument to the achievements of the 20th century. Look, a real Beanie Baby.
Oh!
A Mr. Spock collector's plate.
I haven't seen those.
Some Bart Simpson dolls.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts. Okay.
Really, Bender? And that's back when Bart used to wear blue. Oh man, I'm that old, by the way, because I was in preschool when this episode came out, I'm sure. So the reason why I wanted to share this is because I was just reading some stuff, right? And of course, just going through some jealousy. And I don't want to lose my place because I love reading these comments. It is some data. It's beautiful if you are curious, if I can actually dim this down, right? Damn it. Hold on. Okay, I apologize. My MacBook is really slow, so I just read someone's comment here. I think Kurska's cat found that there are less viewed educational videos. Wait, found that their less educational topics were viewed more, and they've really leaned into the doomsday. Yeah, I've noticed that scenarios at the expense of simpler. The way they weigh up. I can't even read this right now, but honestly, the reason why I'm not sure it is because why does life suck, right? It feels as though you have to basically. This is what I want to share, by the way. 1 in 5 teens, 13 to 17, right? Because we're not talking about adults here, are almost constantly on YouTube. I'm impressed that a lot of teens use this awful app. Snapchat, well, it's, I don't know. I think it should be hard in TikTok. Instagram, I call it a shock. Facebook, screw that. I'm shocked a lot of people don't go on Facebook anymore. But the reason why I just wanted to say that life sucks kind of after just sharing this, I know this video is so random, is that it feels as though you had to follow certain trends and basically just trying to follow a crowd in order to actually be, quote, popular and whatnot. And for me personally, I want to kill myself. Okay, so I know that's a little like out of context. The reason why I'm gonna say this is because I feel lost, right? I'm just reading some random stuff on Reddit because I like to. I've been doing it more than usual now, and you know that's where I kind of like basically get educated on there. And I just noticed that Futurama is actually back on, and you know, just basically try to stay away from all this damn trauma, I suppose, that, you know, hearing about, like, Brent Rivera or, you know, this other popular creator that actually heard about from Pegasus and whatnot. He was one of my favorite YouTubers, by the way. I don't know. It just... I'm just tired. I am. And the reason why I'm sure it is because, honestly, Futurama does keep me alive, and The Simpsons draw some nights. Because, honestly, I just feel like I want to end it. And I don't want to get the knock from the police because, oh, you know what? Dion's could actually... How do people do that? The little phone thing. Like, Dion's gonna kill himself. We basically need him to actually go to a mental institution because he needs help. Instead of just me talking to him, he definitely needs to get locked up. You know? And that's what people did to me on Facebook. That's why I don't even get out. I can't talk right now. The reason why I feel guilty to talk about my mental health is because if I do, my voice is higher pitched, by the way. It's just that I'm sounding monotone at the moment. Is that if I ever say that I'm depressed or something, someone would, I mean, it should be illegal what they're doing because it's not their business. Especially since they probably are putting my life in danger without knowing it. I don't care if they're concerned. Like, that's not the way to do it. They would call 911 on me just because I said that I felt suicidal on my Facebook post and whatnot. I've had to lie to the officers. Like, nope, everything is fine. Because you know what? If you actually lock me up, you're going to actually make my mental state even worse than it should be. Right? And I think that's what I hate about YouTube now is because I love YouTube. Of course I do. Way more than any other app there is. It actually keeps me awake at night from maybe having suicidal thoughts or feeling less lonely, I guess. Unless The Simpsons or Futurama, depending on the episode, is on. And just feeling less left out, I think. It's a good episode of Futurama. I've seen it many times, but I love that show a lot. I don't know why I start off with that. I don't know. What I'm just trying to say is that basically, I feel like I'm getting close to death. I don't mind that. At least I did have like an experience that it's kind of like if someone has narcolepsy, in a way. Like that, right? You basically are talking, and next thing you know, you pass out. Yeah, that's how I would see that. If we're going to die, hope to Buddha that would be the case. It would just be me falling asleep, and I didn't notice that I'll stop breathing. It'd be like in a deep, eternal sleep, which is basically a dream, right? That's how I would see death. I don't know, though. I mean, the closest experience I have of death is being blacked out and not hearing anything and barely breathing. That's it. You know, it's like painless. That's how I see death. Or at least, well, like, that's probably like right before death, I think. At least for that. But the reason why I want to share that is just because I love that episode. I don't know. I just love how nostalgic it is. I do like Futurama. Some of the newer episodes are like, eh. But back then, it's just so much creative. Sorry, the characters look so damn like, original. And I love the music. You'll hear it. Oh, that background music. Oh my gosh. I watched this all the time back when I was in kindergarten. Thanks to my mother, so. He has like a bird's beak. I apologize. And how did Frank miss that button anyway? What an idiot. Oops. That's so out of context. Sorry for the out of focus. I apologize. It's such a good episode, though. Because you know what? With natural disasters we have and whatnot, it makes me appreciate this series so much that I watched growing up. Ben House drums. God, the music! I mean, how did this came out in 1989? It's amazing. The graphics, though. Burning garbage. I think that's what she do in the next like decade or so. We need to basically create. Sorry about that. We need to like create. Well, I don't think we have the technology yet. Like to the point, like garbage really gets filled up in this earth. We just send it to the sun. That way it'll just evaporate. Or I don't know. Like no, even the stars or the little moons. Well, I can see you could say like Mars's moons don't deserve that. I don't know at this point. Sorry about that.
Buried under 20th century garbage.
Should we really be celebrating? I mean, what if the second garbage ball returns to Earth like the first one did?
Who cares? That won't be for hundreds of years. Exactly. It's none of our concern.
Right.
It's the 20th century spirit.
I agree. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't care much about Archer because I already finished it. So I know it's like 8 minutes left. I apologize. Anyone that loves Futurama, I'm not sure if anyone's going to watch this. Feel free to put a rocket emoji. I'm sure no one has watched this far. They'll probably click off in the first 15 seconds because I didn't like yell like Mr. Beast and say, oh, I'm going to give you like $1,000 or something like that. No, that's not me. I'm quiet and introverted. It's just how my body functions, period. But the reason why I want to share all this is because I feel suicidal right now. And I don't know, I still feel alive watching Futurama reruns. I appreciate FXX for that. I really do. And the reason why I want to share it is because I know in the past I did like a little experiment, right? I'm not talking about the fake book incident. But I always feel that people won't care. This is for anyone that's suicidal. Oh my goodness, I'm going to hate saying this. They don't care if you basically kill yourself. They say, oh, you know what, don't do it. And you have a whole life ahead of you. Like, how many times have I heard that? I know you probably would ask me, what else could I say? Don't say anything. You just makes us feel more guilty as it is. And when I actually did a little experiment that, oh, you know what, I'm gonna, like, literally, because I have thoughts, right? But it doesn't mean I'm going to do it, though. Saying that I would want to just end my life in the next morning. They would probably type and feel concerned, even if you haven't read their message, and then next you know, you haven't hear back from them, like in a couple of days or a few days, because they at least would keep messaging you, asking, are you okay? Are you okay? Because they'll probably just do it this one time, and they'll just forget that you exist. I'm thinking, from what I heard somewhere, is that people don't care that you're dead until you're actually dead, right? Which means you're still alive, now I'm not going to be concerned, and then next thing you know, they probably would say, oh, you know what could I have done? You could have done anything, because you didn't bother to. If you know the person, right? Or, I don't know, it's hard to explain it. It's just that out here at home, I do feel isolated. I apologize if you're so random. It is, but this is what I usually do, right? You know, and not to mention the beanie I'm wearing, this is like the depressed beanie because that's the color I'm feeling. It's just not dark blue. It's blue though, right? Unless I'm colorblind. I feel lost. I feel that if I did manage to, you know, to actually suicide, no one's gonna know. I don't want to hear that, oh, think about your family. Honestly, that gets old. Or say, think about your friends. I don't have any. Or better yet, people are saying, you should find a hobby. I do have a hobby. I'm just not mentally well to do that, right? Or write a diary. I'm still not mentally well to write a diary. The list just goes on and on and on. And like people thinking they know how a suicidal person feels. They want someone to talk to. They're done of feeling lonely all the darn time. You know, they've been basically brainwashed into thinking that they're not a lovable person. And that they're seen as a mistake. Honestly, maybe that's why I always envy those popular YouTubers, because I don't care if they have problems. At least they have their viewers that would reach out to them. But imagine you don't have any at all. Or better yet, you make so many videos that no one bothers watching them because you're not attractive. That's one thing. I know I'm not. I accept that. Your voice probably sounds too squeaky. Or that the quality in your videos are not great because you're not like a wealthy, like white boy in SoCal that basically would spend like $3,000 on a Samsung camera and doing these amazing jump cuts and saying, oh, you know, what's up, it's your boy. Oh my goodness, like, you know, I'm just hurt. And I don't want anyone to actually, you know, do the 911 thing. I swear, I want, if whoever does that again, I still get like a bad flashback, traumatic flashback when someone does that. I hope that you actually would go to jail for false assumptions, right? Because that is a crime if you falsely, like, call the police on someone. I don't want anyone to do that. No. Honestly. I wouldn't know. And plus, this video will be, like, days ahead, and I'll probably be okay, so don't bother. You know, I'm not okay right now. And I probably won't be tomorrow. Honestly. I know I'm playing mind brain games with you, but honestly, like, when you're... I hate, like, I feel like if I'm going to say suicidal, I'm actually doing a crime. Because, oh, you know what? Dion needs to be locked up because he feels he wants to take his life away, and he doesn't deserve to actually be free at home because he may do something. I hate when people say this. Stupid. Is that stupid? Because I'm hurt mentally and spiritually. How much time do I have left? Okay, good. I got 2 minutes. Oh, okay. They're playing a space episode. All right, got it. Sorry about that from Archer. I haven't saw it in a long time. My mom, she got me into it, thanks to her. But I just had to share this because mental health is really, really serious. I know this is not a popular topic and all, but especially since I just noticed that Valentine's Day is, tomorrow. Right? Because it is, well, I still consider the 12th, not the 13th, the day after tomorrow. I'm not going to go anywhere in that day. I'm not. I'm going to be so miserable because... not having, like, a friend to maybe do something at Valentine's, right? You feel left out. Oh, no. I'm not sure this video makes any sense. It's just that people don't care if someone's suicidal. I mean, I still can't believe I remembered helping that man that said he wanted to kill himself. I felt guilty, but there's something else I could do. I talked to him. I didn't make his situations less valid. This is on Omegle a long time ago. And that he said he had a gun or something. Like he was going to play Russian roulette. I was upset because I couldn't do anything. But I didn't make him feel like, you know what, you should be acting like this. Or you should probably seek help or something. Or you should find a hobby. No, I talked to him the best way I could. You know, like if I was a paramedic. And if I couldn't do anything, at least I did the best to actually save that person from blood loss or something. I'm not sure that makes any sense. I'm just trying to say is that mental health is just seen taboo even in this generation. Back then, I'm sure it was, but with online, it shouldn't be. I don't know. I'm just trying to say this is for anyone that feels suicidal that I know how you feel. Literally, because I'm going through this right now. I'm not going to say you're not alone, because you are alone, right? But in feeling... I know, it's weird. I'm not sure if this video makes any sense or it's going to help anyone. I just want to say that mental health is really important. You should not judge someone that could get depressed. Okay, I still got a minute left. And also, one thing I really hate when people say this is that, oh, you should be grateful for what you have. Okay? I mean, I'm not talking about, like, wealthy people or anything. I'm just saying for people like me that there are probably, you know, children and... in a small village in Sudan that are dying from a war or starving to death. You're making it worse if you say that. Or you should stop being selfish if you self-harm. I don't think I need to explain that any further. I don't. I just had to get this off my chest. Right? And don't say that, oh, you know what, you should be lucky you're alive. No. Trust me, when you have clinical depression, it's a living hell. You gotta live through that every single dark millisecond. Especially when I get paranoid people, because I got social and generalized anxiety, it's hard. Alright, I got like 10 seconds left. But thank you so much for listening. I'm just tired, and hell, I even felt guilty eating the rest of my kimchi noodles. I still have some left in the fridge.